Welcome back once again. If you are new to the channel, then please do share and subscribe and also click on the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new videos, you will be notified. Now let's continue here. It says the table shows the three values of x and their corresponding values of y. Which equation represents the linear relationship between x and y? It's a simple and straightforward one. They are trying to tell us choose the right equation which gives me the value when x is 1, value of y I suppose to get it as 11. When you put a x as 2, you should get a value of y as 16 and so on. So which equation is that? They are asking you to check. See, from this I just go out of option B and option D. Why? Because when you put a value of x as 1, it is 5 times 1 plus 11, that gonna give me 16, but I need answer to be 11. The same thing happening here, 6 times 1 plus 11, 17. So that's what I go out of it. Answer may be either A or C. When x is 1, value of y, here this also giving me 11. 6 times 1 plus 5, this is also giving me 11. Now when you put x as 2, you should get a value of y as 16. So here that gives me 5 times 2 plus 6. When x is equals to 2, 10 plus 6, which is gonna be 16. Is it giving us 6 times 2? Here it is gonna be 6 times 2, 12 plus 5, which is gonna be 17, but I need 16, so this is wrong. Definitely A is your answer. Anyway, as you got only one answer will be true, but sometime there may be multiple answer true for multiple values, so better to check. So we clarify A is the right answer to this. The y-intercept of the graph 12x plus 2y equals to 18 in the xy plane is 0, y. What is the value of y? So when I am saying y-intercept, simply substitute x as 0, then this turns to be 12 times 0 plus 2y equal to 18, which is any number multiplied by 0 is 0 itself. This becomes 2y is equals to 18. So divide by 2 on either side, which gives us value of y is 9, and that itself is the y-intercept. So which is 9 is the y-intercept for this. It's a simple question. In the xy plane, line L passes through the points 0, 0 and is parallel to the line represented by the equation y equal to 8x plus 2. If line L also passes through the point 3, D, what is the value of D? So what they are trying to tell us, see, suppose if I am considering this is the line L which is passing through the coordinate point 0, 0, basically origin, and this line is parallel to the one whose equation has given to us as y equal to 8x plus 2. And they are also telling us line L also passes through the coordinate points which is 3, D. Now what is the value of D? Now how do we gonna solve it? As they clearly give us a hint, lines are parallel, and we know that parallel lines have same slope. So then the equation of the line L becomes y equals to, general equation we write it as mx plus b, but as long the lines are parallel, their slope should be same, so the slope of the line L also be 8. So then the equation becomes y is equals to 8x plus b. B is representing y-intercept. Okay. Now how do we gonna solve this? Rather than writing an equation, as I already know the slope, okay, as I already know the slope, you can write out the equation for the slope. That is m equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So substitute, as we know the value of m as 8, which is 8 equal to, if I am assigning this as x1 y1, this as x2 y2. By the way, slope of the line which is passing through the origin is simply y by x. So in that case, so d minus 0 divided by 3, x2 value is 3 minus 0, so which gives us 8 equal to d divided by 3. Now to simplify it, just multiply, cross multiply, by the way, 8 multiplied by 3 is going to be 24, which is equal to d. That is the value of d in this equation is equal to 24. By the way, no need of writing it, okay? As I just told you what would be the equation of the line L, But if you are solving the question directly, once you recognize the slope, which is 8, directly apply the slope formula for line L, substitute and get it done. So we're gonna get answer as 24. What is the slope of the graph y equal to 1 by 3 times 29x plus 10 plus 5x? So when they ask you to recognize the slope, convert or rearrange this expression in the form y equals to mx plus b. And we know any number with x in this format itself is called a slope. So you can rearrange it. How we can do? Y equal to distribute it. Okay. So 29 by 3x, 29 by 3x plus 10 by 3, then plus 5 is already there here, plus 5x. This whole thing is an equation what they have given. Now combine like terms, basically add them. So then this equation becomes y equals to, what are you gonna get? 29 by 3 plus 5. Just check it out on the Desmos. 29 by 3 plus 5, because I'm adding the like term, which is going to be 14.666, which is also equivalent to 44 by 3. Or we can say this becomes 14.6666x plus 10 by 3, or which is also equal to y equal to 44 by 3x plus 10 by 3. So this itself is the slope of the line what they are asking about. So m equal to 44 by 3, we say 44 by 3 is the right answer, as you can see here. Next question is the difficulty level, which is saying hard, and they have given us in terms of graph. They might be asking you to predict an equation for this or something. Let's see. The graph of y equal to fx plus 14 is shown. Which equation defines the function? Okay. So they are asking is, this is the graph of y equal to fx plus 14. Which equation is defining the function? As you can see that the graph has been gone 14 units to up. This is basically a translation. Whenever you are adding a number additionally to the given function, it means that corresponds to translation of up or down. If it is positive, means this is the line which got translated, fx got translated by 14 units up to become this line. So to predict the what is the function of fx, this should go 14 units down. So as it is already here, and when it goes 14 units down, from 2 to negative 12 it's supposed to go. So negative 12, that gives me the total, it has came down as 14 unit. So whatever the option I'm gonna choose, y equal to mx plus b, the y-intercept of that line should be negative 14, negative 12, because it has to go original line by 14 units up. So original line should be somewhere here. Now which option giving you a y-intercept to be negative 12? That gives me the original function fx equal to mx plus, or I can simply write it as value of that b as negative 12. So I can see option A is the right one, because this is the only option giving me y-intercept to be negative 12. So I go with this. Alright, and as you can also see, you can find out the slope by choosing the exact values. So how do you find slope? Rise over run. So 2 divided by 8, that gives me minus 1 by 4. Makes sense. A is the right answer again. So there are multiple ways to analyze, and we get it as A is the right choice.